They are everywhere you look. Yet you may not see them. The Community Foundation of the Great River Bend touches thousands of lives each year.
It would be hard to find someone who in some way hasn't been touched in our community by the foundation. That really is the legacy of the giving. The fact that there's a fund with their name on it here forever isn't the issue. The issue is that each year that fund writes a check to the place that they wanted it to go in their name. And so at the other end, the person opens the letter and says, oh, here's the gift from Sally Smith. I remember Sally. Remember Sally? That's the legacy, is that they live on in the memory of the organizations that they loved.
From providing grants to many local agencies to working with donors to make sure their wishes are carried out long after they're gone, the Community Foundation of the Great River Bend is making the Quad Cities a stronger community.
This is the Lightgate treadmill that we got from the Community Foundation.
The Children's Therapy Center relies heavily on the generosity and expertise of the CFGRB. The foundation gave the CTC an important grant. The money from that grant was used to purchase a life-changing piece of equipment.
It's a special harness that we use in association with the treadmill so that we can have very young children learn how to walk.
The Community Foundation also manages the Children's Therapy Center's Endowment Fund, a service the foundation provides to many not-for-profit agencies in our area. The CTC stays busy helping children overcome disabilities. They don't have the resources to dedicate staff time to investing.
Our job, our mission is that direct therapy services to kids. So we didn't have the resources to dedicate to that effort. In comes the Community Foundation. They provide us with the kind of technical assistance we need in order to establish and grow an endowment fund. They've been a most effective partner in our effort to secure our own future. What I like about them, and what we liked right from the start, is they truly believe that our success is their success.
Managing endowment funds allows a person's legacy to live on. The original gift is invested, and the earnings from the donation can help Quad Cityans for generations to come.
Endowment funds make a difference, and they make a difference forever.
The Community Foundation is about relationships, building them, nurturing them, and cherishing them. Jim Horstman has been a part of the foundation for decades. He's been a board chair, a board member, and these days he remains a very active volunteer.
Well, I think it really is the center of philanthropy in the community. I think it's a way that more people can be involved, more people can know just what is available for their philanthropic interests and objectives.
They may come in and they may sit down and say, I know that we needed to do something, but I didn't know where to go. I didn't know how to do it. Well, that's the Community Foundation. It's, well, I didn't know this existed. I didn't know there was this approach. I didn't know there was this avenue.
That avenue leads straight to the Community Foundation of the Great River Bend. Pete Wessels is a local attorney. He specializes in helping people decide where their money will go once they are gone.
Part of the real advantages of the Community Foundation is its great flexibility. Ah, what a unique niche it fits.
From the Acorn Fund, where you put in $1,000 and pledge to give a total of $10,000 in 10 years, to Endow Iowa, a way for you to donate and get huge tax credits. The CFGRB offers options.
And what the Community Foundation does, and I as an attorney do in planning, is the team. Because I can't do it alone. The client can't do it alone. And if you have the team approach, where everyone achieves more. And so the Community Foundation is part of that team.
That team unites in the client's best interest.
Clients are so much more confident and comfortable with the team approach. And there's only one goal and objective: what's best for the client.
That team also gives you the opportunity to continue to fund your favorite charities for decades.
Many people just smile when they think of scholarships for students forever, or trees and parks and being beneficial forever in their name. Oh, that just, in terms of sending their tax dollars elsewhere, it just brings a joy to their heart.
Speaking of those scholarships, the Community Foundation started its scholarship program in 1998. That scholarship program is especially personal to the Andreessens. Jeff and Nancy started a scholarship in their daughter's memory. Jane Andreessen lost her battle with cancer when she was in junior high. The Andreessens asked the Community Foundation to help their daughter's memory live on.
I sat down and I really thought about what I really wanted, what Jane would really want. I thought, what other model could we have was her. So we put that together, and then the Community Foundation drew up the paperwork, and they've been handling the business ever since.
Jane Andreessen loved life, loved people, and she loved music.
Up to now, it had been anybody in a medically related field, so it could be nursing, physician, aspiring, pharmacist. And then we had some other criteria to be involved in the community, pretty well-rounded student and well-respected.
Now they have expanded that criteria. It's open to students pursuing a career in music. Jane's favorite song was Pachelbel Canon in D. Thanks to strong parents, a partnership with the Community Foundation, and the support of family and friends, Jane's memory will live on.
Set, go!
And this year, even more money was donated. Jane would have been a senior, and her classmates donated the money from their cross-country camp to Jane's scholarship.
She really kind of gave off a positive energy to everyone, and everyone just thought, no matter what situation I'm in, if Jane can be positive, I can be positive.
While Jane's scholarship will help students for generations to come, other donors have more immediate goals. Laura Swift is part of a giving circle.
It's a group of about 12 women that got together not knowing who we were, what we did for a living, and we purposefully stayed away from that type of talk. Our main goal and only goal was to pool our resources and give.
With a modest donation of $25 each month, the ladies decide as a group where that money will go.
We have given out, I think to date, about 7 grants.
For those who have a real passion for helping kids, the Community Foundation of the Great River Bend is on the forefront of a new teen initiative. It's called Achieve Quad Cities, and it's designed to keep area students from dropping out before they graduate from high school.
That translates into bad choices, bad life choices that are going to impact them for the rest of their lives. And unfortunately, individual decisions and choices have a broader ramification on our community as a whole.
Watching a child give up on his or her future is heartbreaking, but it can also be costly to a community.
A high school dropout can cost our community as high as $300,000 a year in lost taxes and productivity and government spending to support their lifestyles.
Meanwhile, other kids have already been touched by the generosity of the Quad Cities, and now they've made a commitment to help others.
We see it in our teen philanthropy program called Teens for Tomorrow, where students from all of the high schools in our 2 counties, Scott and Rock Island, take a year to give away money carefully that we give them. They do a grant application process. They make hard decisions. They do site visits. It's just an amazing process, and at the end, they're a little bit different as individuals. They understand what it means to volunteer and to do good works in the community, and I think that carries over into their adult life.
And the work of the CFGRB carries farther than just the metro area. They administer 13 affiliate community foundations and serve 17 counties in eastern Iowa and western Illinois. They are the collection point for 940 charitable funds. In the past 50 years, they have given out $47,850,000 in charitable grants, and that's just the beginning.
You know, when you go to see the fireworks and you see that initial boom, the sparks start to fall to the ground. As a kid and still as an adult, I wonder whether that last little spark that hits the ground might fall on a dry leaf or a patch of grass and start a fire. Giving is like that, and especially collaborative giving.
It's great for us to know that it's just going to be taken care of if we're there or not to present that scholarship that night. Her legacy will continue on.
We need to be around for another 60 years. The only way we're going to do that is by growing our endowment fund. That is the way we will secure our fiscal future. We need to make sure that when those young children need us, we're still here to provide the services that we have.
I think that that's where we're at right now. It's just the start of what could potentially be a major youth initiative in the Quad Cities that engages the community on all kinds of different levels in supporting our kids to be successful.
With the Community Foundation, it's people, and people by people. You've got 11 employees there, and every one of them dedicated, sincere, hardworking. Now that's who you want to work with. That's who you want to be around.
Our mission in a short sentence is to connect people who care with causes that they care about.
Everyone will tell you they have the best job, but no, I have the best job. We still didn't get this in.